Welcome to Fat Frog Yoga's Yoga Advent Calendar Day 22, 2 dots. Today we're going to be doing leg stretches, so grab yourself a yoga strap, belt, shoelace, dressing gown cord, or whatever you can find around the house. Probably not a wire, probably doesn't give us much give, but see what you can find. Without further ado, grab your mat, grab your chair, wear some comfortable clothing, and I will see you in a second. Once you're seated, bring your hands to prayer position at heart center. Take a soft gaze to a point on the floor in front of you, and we will begin, as usual, with our 3 breaths in and out. Nice, slow, deep breaths to bring ourselves into the room, to scan through the body, to see how we're feeling in the body, and to see how we are feeling. Lovely stuff. Bring the hands to your knees. We want our feet flat on the floor, and can't just do leg stretches, got to do a little bit of the upper body, so we will just do a few cat-cows and a little bit of a stretch, and then we will do our legs. So on an inhale, open the chest up, look up, exhale, round through the back, dropping the gaze, pulling the tummy button in towards the spine. Inhale, open the chest, look forward or up, exhale, round through the back. Inhale up, open up, exhale around through the back. Couple more times at your own pace. Next time you exhale, make that the last one and come back to neutral seated position. The right hand stays on the lap and the left hand raises. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine, and exhale, just take that arm over towards the right hand side and really stretch away with those fingers. So keep the arm straight and try and kind of get a diagonal stretch in. So just feel where you're feeling that stretch and increase it or decrease it depending on how you feel today. And then we come back to neutral seated, taking the left hand on the lap, right arm overhead. Inhale, lengthening up through the spine, and exhale, take that right hand overhead towards the left hand side. Again, take a nice diagonal stretch, really stretching through those fingers, stretching away from the body. And then we bring that hand back down to the lap. Lovely. So I've still got my strap on my lap, and we're going to loop the strap around that right foot. So ideally around the big toe ball joint and the little toe ball joint. Whoop. Raise the foot up to straighten the leg. Your leg might be down here, might be up here. Anywhere is good. We want the leg as straight as it wants to go so that we can get a nice big stretch down the back of this leg. Oh, just rearranging the strap. Beautiful face there, wasn't it? And raise that leg up to where you can and where it feels comfortable for you. Keep those shoulders down and away from the ears, chest is open. And then we take both straps into the right hand and just ease that leg out towards the side. So we did this, I think, with the Warrior 1 lesson. So if your hip feels a little bit niggly, bend the knee to just ease that hip open and take that to where it's comfortable. That's much further than I thought. Could be here, could be there, wherever is good. We are getting the hip open, we're keeping the stretch down the leg. We're just enjoying it. And again, shoulders are away from the ears, more for my cue than yours necessarily. Pull those tummy muscles in, bring the leg around to the front again. Take both hands in each hand and try to ease that foot up ever so slightly more. Go to where it's comfortable until you really can't stretch it any further. Into a heron pose. So if your leg is here and you can grab the big toe, we want to do that without compromising kind of how straight our back is, how open our chest is. So I'm going to stay with the strap. Just notice whether you have got the foot higher than it was before. And then bend the leg, release the foot, release the strap. Notice the difference between legs, how that leg is feeling and how that leg is feeling. Hopefully there is a difference. We're going to loop that strap around the left leg and do the same work on the left leg. Big toe ball joint and the little toe ball joint. We don't really want the strap anywhere else on the foot. Lift that foot up, straighten the leg out, pull through the strap. And on this side, my hip niggles right here. So I'm going to bend my knee and straighten my leg out again until my hip feels better, which it now does. So again, leg may be anywhere. We want it as straight as possible, so we're getting a stretch down the back of the leg. And lift that foot up to where you start to feel that stretch. Breathing here, keeping that chest nice and open. And then taking both straps into the left hand. And yes, I always wrap the strap around my hand. Obviously, do what feels good for you. I think it's just a control thing for me. We're going to ease that left leg out towards the side. Again, bending the knee to maybe get an increased hip opener or to just help a little niggle in the hip. Keeping that foot flexed. Lovely stuff. Engage the tummy muscles, bring it back around to the front and notice whether you can lift that foot any higher up to get a stretch. Ooh. So again, if your foot is quite high and you can grab your big toes, grab your big toe with the forefinger and the middle finger, keeping that chest open in our heron pose. If you want to keep hold of the strap, keep hold of the strap and just ease that leg in to where it's comfortable. You might find the strap helpful to ease that leg up a little bit more than you thought was possible. Nice leg stretch. So release that foot down, bend the knee, release the strap. And that is as much as we're going to need the strap today. Notice whether both legs feel pretty much the same again now. So hopefully they feel a little bit more stretched, a little bit more looser. Just going to move my strap out of the way because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take both feet out wide. Toes pointing in, flats of the feet on the floor, and come to the very edge of your seat. So take those feet to where it's comfortable for you and just engage up through the arches of the feet, engage the calf muscles, engage those thighs, lift up through the pelvic floor, tummy muscles are engaged. Hands come to our thigh creases, to our hips. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, just take a gentle fold forward. We're not going too far because we might fall off the chair. And just adjust where is necessary. So I can feel a little niggle in my knee, so I am adjusting that foot to where it's comfortable for me. In fact, I'm going to keep a little bend in that knee because that really doesn't like me today. That's better. Keeping our back nice and straight, we're just taking a gentle forward fold. Feeling the stretch, feeling the thighs engage, the calves engage. And then inhale, come back up to seated. Bend the knees, Bring them back in towards each other. Feet together. So we're going to lengthen both feet out. Again, we're on the very edge of our seat. Heels are on the floor, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we fold forward, taking the hands to the calves, or to the ankles, or to the feet. I lied about the strap, so you can always take the strap around both feet here, because we want to keep our back nice and straight. We don't want to round through the back. We're inhaling, lengthening, and exhale, use the strap just to ease yourself into the forward fold to keep your chest open. So to where's comfortable, hands on thighs, calves, toes, or on a strap, taking a few breaths here. Just to really, again, enjoy the stretch in the legs. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. Notice whether your forward fold has increased because of the stretches that we've just done. And then inhale, come back up to seated. Let both knees bend, feet come to flat on the floor. Bring the hands to prayer position, heart center. Take a soft gaze to a point in front of you, or gently close the eyes. And we will finish with our 3 breaths. Third breath in and out. Bowing slightly forward. Namaste. Thank you very much.